able to secure the loose ball. Here comes James Harden. High screen from Plumlee. Down the lane. Told you, he's got a deep, deep bag. And he lays it in Poole now with 8.
Yeah, I mean, he's outstanding in transition when you're backpedaling. Speaking of which, he broke
for the Wizards in that loss to the Lakers. Westbrook. Great ball movement. Open is Harden for the 3. Back-to-back triples.
Even on the missed shots, the ball is moving at a higher frequency, hence allowing that. Scoring in the history of the NBA. Look at this.
Lost to Plumlee out of the timeout, not there. As we send it over to Christina Pink.
Yeah, Ty Lue taking that timeout to talk to his players after.
Well, I think sometimes small can be as big as enemy from the perspective of just not going to get it. You know what I mean? Caps are at and able to finish that right before shot clock expired.
Turnover against the Wizards, their 5th. Harden lets it fly. Harden was electric in the first half, gets to the rim, and as George fires a 3, it is short. And there's Kawhi for the rebound. Back to Harden, flings up a 3. It's good again. That is 6 threes for number 1.
All set up by the hustle.
Those two guys playing together, you gotta know after playing in Portland for 11 years, being the guy with the ball in his hands, Harden with a little floater.
You know they're coming after he makes a basket if they're coming before he even shoots. It enters the game. James Harden with the answer from 3. Drives baseline. Corner look for Norm Powell, who gives it right back up to Harden. Lefty stroke. James Harden into the paint. That's where he's living right. Harden gets another look from the wing. And James Harden.
You make it, you get this building into it, you start to chip into it, so don't mind it, you realize you're outmanned a little bit.
And Harden, though, with the answer back the other way. Bobby Boogie.
So Bobby Boogie.
Okay, there we got the pass pickoff. Harden.
He shot too many shots. Doc Rivers knows he's going to make a big one. He's got to have him out there for spacing. Guys give it to him where he's supposed to have it.
Harden, a deep with 8 minutes to play. Harden looking for it, man.
And available. Zubac's out to Harden, 14 on the shot clock. Harden for 3, and he
Rescreen.
He walks it across. Play a little stack pick and roll. Harden off the screen. One-legged shot. This time it comes off. Houston up by 4. Harden got to the rim.
Strong.
Jayshawn Tate had an ocean. Paul George. Great perimeter defense coming back the other way. They got a 3-on-2. Harden steps through, lays it home in the lead. Thompson knocked George to the court. Thompson gets to the court. Plumlee comes out of the pack. Frenzied, frenetic, and it goes to Harden off a miss. Smith switches on to Harden. Harden goes tween, got into the rim and got to the paint and scored it. James Harden with 17.
At his best, boy.
Working his way through the interior defense of Chicago Zoo, throws it down.
Harden for 3. Oh. Leaves his calling savings time, and then they bump the game up an hour. It's 22 hours in between tip-offs, which goes against NBA protocol. A shameful scheduling situation, and those responsible should be in.
Yeah, but, you know, he's a warrior. He's going to try to be out there, and nothing's really going to keep him off the floor if he can help it.
George drives and dishes to Harden for 3 in the lead. He got just 3 of 13 in the quarter. But this game far from over. Harden for 3. It's a big one.
That's how I remember Beasley in the NBA. One night, he might be knocking down 5 out of 6. The next is James Harden, the floater. To run that baseline cut behind the backboard almost, and they're looking for that against the Clipper defense.
Well, an aggressive James Harden is my...
We hear Ty talk about it all the time. He's proud of how much better they've gotten at it. Oh, James Harden with the flush!
down by 6. Harden the step back. It's good. Harden now with 13.
It's Anderson on his back. Leonard and George both missing the game against the Bucks Sunday, and there's the beat. Gobert ends up on Harden. They clear it out for him. A mismatch. Harden pulls it. Harden hits his second three. This morning, Stephanie Reddy reported that there is hopes that he will return. Oh, a little fake behind the back. Harden able to.
Hall of Famer a lot of credit, right? Pride could have played a huge role in that decision. What's best for the team? Nice move there by Harden.
Hunter off the bench with 18 on 7 of 10 shooting.
Your organization around those individuals.
Excellent hustle here from P.J. Tucker in a lopsided affair so far. Harden feeling it. Oh, he knocks it down. It's
a lot more energy and effort early in this game, and they set the tone. And thus far, we couldn't respond to that, only in small spurts.
Early against this veteran-laden Los Angeles Clipper team. Harden on the post-up, again using that forearm on the free hand.
So much so that the Clippers defense froze. They were preparing to go into defensive rebounding mode. And Chris saw that D.A. hadn't committed fully to the look. So he made the...
Harden holding, surveying. Tice comes up to screen. Harden gets an open look and drills the three.
At the right times. But the Clippers are a veteran defensive team where they don't get beat on a lot of that stuff. They're going to force Scoot and these rest of these Blazers to have to make some restricted area like that. It's in there.
Henderson recovers out on Harden. Gets a hand up on the closeout. Good close. Contact burst with a crossover and then into the lane to draw contact and swing it outside to George and then retreat to look at a three. Steps back, arcs a high one up and in. Harden on that possession doing.
Seemed to be hurt a little bit. There goes Big Zoo. That's why they want to get him out of the paint.
Harden into the lane, backhand scoop up and in.
Well, there it is. One-on-one basketball.
Harden working late in the clock, 11 to shoot. Steps up and fires and scores.
A few more stops and scores. Not that I think the Clippers will begin to press necessarily, but it will make this arena come alive. Who's a rookie, James Harden, and Amir Coffey. The latter two who are out here on the floor right now with Harden knocking down that shot.
Where are you going with this, Lamar?
That both
Put in and then come right back to Harris for that little in-between shot.
Obama, the 6th pick back in 2018. Harden to the rim. 21st in the league, and that number has plummeted since Joel Embiid has not been available. Harden forcing the issue. 5 to shoot for Harden. Lets it fly ahead of the horn. James Harden with 8. Clippers down by 14. Harden to the rim, and Harden lays it home.
What happens is Philly sets that screen so high, he's coming full court with the ball, full speed. The big man's got to get up there. Harden with the drive and the finish.
Harden with a
Right hand and use the glass, and 2 outstanding moves.
Harden downhill and able to lay it in on Nembhard. Harden with his first basket. Pacers out in front by 1. They are 6 of 10 from the field. Clippers have taken 9 shots. They've made 6 of them. Now they've made 7. 9 to shoot for Harden. Lets it fly from 17. It is good. Harden now with 11 on 3 of 6.
Lowry searching. Poked away, and Leonard comes up with the steal ahead to Harden. Harden drives, and this time Harden finishes, gets on the board.
Well, Kyle Lowry got himself in.
A battle Harden. Harden looking, kicks it up top to Coffey. Shot clock at 2. Harden's going to have to release. He does. His three-pointer's good. Cameron Payne blocked from behind by George. There's a terrific defensive hustle play. George back to Harden. Harden lines up his three-pointer. That's good. Harden with his second. Floats it up. He's about 1.5 feet short. Harden, the crossover, gets inside, layup is good.
Full levels of effort.
Oh, that Embiid, the hustle plays, critical for them to have a chance. Harden lines up that three. Side, layup comes up short. Leonard able to grab it. James Harden back inside, step flips it up and in. Beautiful shot.
Bounce pass cross court to Harden. James Harden picked up by Wagner. 3-point shot. It's good. James Harden. Using a Zubac screen. Such fighting through. Harden jumping and shooting and firing it in. It's nice. Plenty of time for the Clippers. Harden keeping his dribble alive into the paint. Trying to pump it up and got it to go. Only his third field.
Too strong, rebounded by James Harden. Clippers leading by 7, but being threatened right now. Harden, 3-pointer, the first of the night.